Hi everyone. If someone has laptop, monitor, tablet, PS5 for my son, if you don't use it and want to donate, we can accept it. Aw, look at you being the bigger person. You totally can accept a bunch of expensive stuff. You know, it's a rare trait in someone, being able to take expensive things for free, but darn it, you're willing to do it. Good on you. Do 2 jobs for 1 pay. I'm hiring at blank in Rochester. Is that Michigan? Not Minnesota, right? Anyway, we're looking for the right person to fill a pretty unique position. I bring my kids with me to work daily, ages 8 months to 6 years. So we're looking for a hybrid office assistant / childcare provider. The job entails typical receptionist type work, answering the phone, checking patients in and out, collecting payments, etc., but also requires childcare duties. Our starting wage is $11 to $14 an hour. No. Your starting wage is not a range. Your starting wage is a number, okay? Not a range. The position is part-time on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Typically, we've hired college students, but I'd be happy to bring in a fellow chip, whatever the that means. If you're interested, email me your resume. I hope nobody did, because $11 to $14 an hour to do a job, do 2 jobs is kind of bullshit. Your kids are not my fucking problem, and you shouldn't make them someone else's problem unless that is their only job and they're compensated appropriately for it. She may not even make it to the bride part. I would dump a guy if he got me a nasty, cheap Pandora ring for my engagement. A guy should spend 20% of his yearly salary on a ring. Don't you agree, girls? No? I mean, I'm not one of the girls, so I'm not really the one who's being asked my opinion here. I totally get it. But no, that's really weird. If you love the person, it shouldn't matter how much they spent on that ring. Now, should it? No, I won't take anything else for an answer. A magazine asked me to write for them. This was their response when I asked about pay. We discovered your profile and would like to invite you to write an article about art on our magazine. Okay, I understand. What would the compensation be? We have quite famous people from Hollywood and other places, and they never asked for any compensation. How famous are you? You must be very important to be requesting such compensation. Please tell us more about yourself. Sorry, I don't have the spare time to work for free. Okay, good luck charging to make a post, man. Did you make up your magazine? Why can't I shame them? Why can't I shame who did this? They deserve it. We've got famous celebrities to donate for money. Who gives a shit? That wasn't what I asked. I asked what you would pay me to do work for you, dipshit. $5.83 an hour to chase a toddler for 12 hours a day. In the comments, it says it would be ideal for a retired person. Claims nothing is wrong with that pay. She herself would take it. Okay, but if they're the parent, then they don't get paid for having a child. They chose to have the child, they get to take care of the child. Looking for a babysitter close to whatever or around whatever for a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old. The 6-year-old does go to school, so it'd be a couple hours before school and after. I would need a babysitter from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. for my 2-year-old mostly. I can pay between $250 to $300, maybe even $350 a week if the person is the right fit. Please no hate comments. Look, man, I totally understand only being able to afford so much. I totally get that. But people on the other side should be completely within their rights to go, that's not nearly enough money. That's 12 hours a day for that? No, sorry, there's no chance. In search of a male roommate, preferably attractive that would pay all the rent. I have 3 children, so it would have to be at least a 4-bedroom house in the South Lakeland area between wherever and 540A area. And Lakeland Highlands and blah, blah, blah. No pets, smoking, or drinking issues. Okay, so you want a hot guy with a big house to pay all the rent for you and your family. What are they getting out of this? Serious question. What are they getting out of this? Begging for food, but not that. Oh boy. Had a homeless woman beg me for food saying she didn't want money, just something to eat so she didn't have to eat out of trash cans. Claimed she lost her daughter last week and had been a mess. Big sob story. I asked what she wanted to eat and she said, well, whatever I wanted to give her. Fair enough. I bought her a personal pizza, enough for one big meal or a couple smaller ones. Mind you, I'm a recent graduate working a low-paying job. I really don't have extra cash for charity, but I'm not starving, so I thought it was the least I could do. I come out 10 minutes later with the fresh pizza, and she looks at me, shakes her head in disbelief, and almost steps into traffic trying to walk away from me before I can give her the pizza? Pizza that wasn't taken from you, spit on, or thrown on the floor is pretty good pizza. Yes, it came home with me, and now I have lunch and or dinner for tomorrow. Oh, beggars certainly can be choosers. One which will work for free. Excuse me? Looking for a f***ing developer who won't waste my time. One which will work for free and make custom plugins for my Minecraft server. Let my soul live that it may praise. You and let your ordinances help me. I don't know what that means, but I hope you never, ever, 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 ever find somebody who's willing to be your little work slave. F*** you, dude. Asking for free money. Delivered to his doorstep. I'm looking for Pokemon card bulk. I'm a Pokemon card seller and survive by selling cards. Oh, that's kind of not my problem. I'm looking for a bunch from any set. Not looking for energy cards or trainers at the moment, just stacks or boxes of unwanted bulk cards. Mostly interested in rare holos or vintage cards. PSA or other graded cards are welcome as well. Must be free. I may be able to pick them up, but it would be preferred if you drop them off. Do not message me, is this still available? You will be ignored. I hope you get ignored. You're asking for people's entire collections for free, almost demanding that they drop them off for you, and you're even throwing in, oh, by the way, if they're graded and actually worth any money, yeah, I'll take those too. No, you won't, You'll pay for them. Just because you survive by selling cards doesn't mean that's anybody else's goddamn problem but your own. You're the one who is either lying, which I think you're lying, or decided the weirdest fucking way to make a living. I mean, I decided a weird way to make a living. I read memes right now and have made YouTube content, but, what? I was just in an Uber pool with a couple going to their wedding, and they had the audacity to be mad at me for joining the pool, even though they chose Uber Pool on their wedding day. Yeah, they spent every ounce they had on that wedding and had nothing left for transportation at the end of it all, or at the beginning, or whatever the hell. What a catch! Oh boy, I can imagine, right? Helicopter mama seeking future daughter-in-law. What? I prefer Republican, Christian, hardworking woman that's willing to relocate. She should enjoy cooking, cleaning, hunting, and fishing. No children from previous relationships. He's all the kid one woman can handle. My son prefers females. Okay, he prefers, all right? Preferably natural blonde. He's a butt guy. No flat asses should apply. He's 26 years old, has 2 dogs, owns own home and business, little redneck but loves Jesus. If interested, please, FB messenger me 2 pics, a brief description. No, this is weird. I really, really hope this guy had absolutely zero involvement with his mom doing this. That's fucking strange, dude. You're apparently a successful, normal 26-year-old man whose mommy has to find you girls with weird, strict, Tinder-esque requirements? What the hell is wrong with you? Again, I've got a sneaky suspicion that what happened was mom did this on her own, and son went, hey, what are you doing, dude? That's kind of weird, right? Okay, setting aside the cringeworthy requirements for a moment, just imagine this woman as a mother-in-law. He might not even be an awful dude. I'm getting big, mom is doing this on her own without his knowledge vibes from this. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure mom decided to go rogue on this, and she's really weird. But yeah, even if for some strange reason you saw this and you took it seriously, try to think about that woman being a part of your family. That would be awful. She seems like a jerk. Friend crochets custom tops, bottoms, and other misc. She's fed up with people asking to lower her prices, as she probably should be. No, I will not give you a discount on my handmade pieces. Not even sure why I have to keep saying this. You pay $130 for forces, $150 for lashes, $200 to get your hair done, $400 for microblading, $1,000 for a phone, and none of that lasts forever. But for me to recreate this, I need to spend $75 to $85 of my own money to buy... what? Cotton yarn? That's a new word for me. Then crochet for about 150 hours to complete a unique article of clothing based on your measurements that will last forever, all for $200. I think I deserve $115 to $125 for my labor. If you don't value my work, just say that. But don't disrespect my work and time by asking me for a discount. I want to be honest with you. That $115 to $125 for what amounts to apparently 150 hours worth of work is theft. That is way too low. I mean, if that's what you want to value it at, that's totally fine. I have absolutely zero issues with that. That's how you feel? Cool, that's awesome, because you're really doing other people a solid here. But I would probably be charging like $1,000, and I know that sounds insane. That might be completely crazy to you. But I was just at our local Renaissance fair here in Colorado, up in Larkspur, and I wanted to see how much a pair of boots would be. You know, some Renaissance-style boots that I could wear with any of the outfits that I normally wear to the festival. And color me impressed when a guy told me that they start at about $500 and generally will go up to about $1,000 in the end. Why is that? Because they create you a boot completely as you ask for it with custom paintwork and all. He even mentioned 2 dragons sharing an ice cream cone. You can do whatever the hell you want. They custom mold your foot and leg and guarantee the boots or shoes or whatever for a minimum of 20 years. And that's not just wearing it once a year. That's 20 years of wearing them and using them. And the ones he was wearing were at least that old, and they looked pretty good for that age. So I would say, holy crap, really? Only $200 for 150 hours of work? That's a lot of work, dude. I would have gone a lot more than that. Maybe not 1,000, I get it. That was just something I shouted out. Maybe like what, 4, 5, 600? Either way, you're getting a custom piece of clothing made exactly as you want. It should be expensive. It definitely should. Guess I didn't respond fast enough. Surprised this guy has 5 stars. What is the least you would take shipped from Florida? Fuck you. The least I would take is 120 shipped. Dumbass, you advertised it for 80. Yeah, for you being a prick, the price is increased. Shipping isn't free either. Yeah, just block this bitch. I wouldn't sell to him anyway, even if he did accept the 120. Instagram model asks for private booth, 10 free guests, and bottle service in exchange for 1 social media post. All right, let's take a look at this. Hey guys, I've just moved down from blah blah who gives a f*** and noticed you're my new local club. I've spoken to the locals and they've said really good things about blank. I'm actually an up-and-coming Instagram model with 3,000 followers, and I'd be willing to do 1 social media post promoting your club in return for a private booth, 10 frees, and a bottle of I don't care. I think this would be a great opportunity for a club in the burbs. I don't normally give such a great deal, so please keep this between us, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Okay? We threw a public figure with a mullet off a diving board yesterday for 20,000 plus views and it cost us 0 bottles. Thank you though. Yeah, that's insane. 3,000 followers? I've got like 45,000 Twitter followers and I would never, ever think of being this dorky to somebody.
Don't you know who I am? I played Foxy the Pirate. I was in that one video game with Huggy Wuggy. Yeah, I'm in it. Don't you know who I am? I can make a tweet about you guys and you'll make no more money. I mean, think about it. I had 1 viral tweet so far since 2009. 1 viral tweet. It got tens of millions of impressions. And you want to know what Twitter told me? I got 1 direct follower from all of it. So yeah, social media posts are f***ing worthless. What's wrong with public pools and beaches? Swimming. Anyone else find it super unfair that people have private swimming pools and won't share? Oh no, did they pay extra for something that's not fucking yours? I don't think people should be allowed to have their own closed-off, heated pools in gorgeous backyards, while the rest of us are stuck with nothing. Oh, here we go. I don't trust beaches because the water won't be getting tested. It breaks my heart seeing my little ones upset they can't go swimming, when all it would take is a few changes to the rules and we can go visit anyone's backyard pool instead of the algae beaches. Yeah, imagine thinking that that's the sane idea, that you should take away people's property. That's what you're doing. You're taking away someone's right to the property they paid money for. Nah, that ain't it. I mean, I understand liability, but come on. No, if you understood liability whatsoever, you wouldn't continue talking. Let me and my kids enjoy your pool and I'll watch my kids as they swim. No, you sound like the type of person who would sue the second their kid ran, slipped, and hurt their arm. You would absolutely sue the shit out of the person you demanded share their space with you. My pregnant sister-in-law isn't happy that I repurposed my baby's outgrown onesies. Hi there, and also what the hell? Why would you mutilate your baby's old clothes instead of going to the store and buying new ones like a normal person? Wait, what? I know you didn't grow up with family, but fuck you. But traditionally, someone with a baby with hand down and old... Hold on a second, is that really how they type this? But traditionally, someone with a baby with hand down the old clothes to the next family member in need? You know, I'm due in 6 weeks, so how could you be so inconsiderate and just disregard me? Forget about coming to the christening. Oh no, I don't have to go to a christening. Thank you so fucking much. Thank you so much, dude. I can't ever imagine doing this. Soon as I got home, it smelled like my neighbors were making some bomb-ass food. Sorry, fire-ass food. So I went and knocked on their door with a plate and asked if I could have some.
They obliged, but as soon as I took a bite, I didn't even like it. They invited me for a cookout tomorrow, and I said, yeah, I'm praying they can redeem themselves, because tonight wasn't it. Holy crap, I hope they saw this and told you just not to bother. That's so rude. Man, my neighbors were making food. I showed up and invited myself over and pretty much demanded that they give me some. And they did, like incredibly nice people who didn't have to humor my dumb ass, and I didn't even like the food. Now they invited me back again for more free food. I hope it's up to my f***ing standards. Influencer asks for free meals in exchange for reviews and exposure, gets called out by the restaurant. Woo! Usually my arrangements with restaurants is that you give my friend and I a meal on the house in exchange for Instagram coverage and reviews. With all due respect, I'd say you have as much right to review my restaurant as I have to review your menstrual cycle. Excuse me? What is it? Huh? So this has gone mental. Can anybody tell me which restaurant this blogger has copped it from? Disgrace. Thanks to my friend for bringing it to my attention. I'm confused about this interaction. Where did the menstrual cycle hold on. With all due respect, say I'm not ready to review my restaurant. Wait, I'm confused here. This conversation just feels weird. Chair Force discount. Oh boy. Yes, it is available. Would you take $5? My wife and I are both serving in the Air Force and would greatly appreciate the discount. Look, I understand discounts for veterans. I mean, I've worked at plenty of places that have veterans discounts. Or active duty discounts, military, whatever the hell. Doesn't really matter. But you don't get to demand or ask a regular ass person selling something for $10. That just seems weird. It just doesn't feel right. Are you actually serving in the Air Force? I don't know, man. That just feels wrong to me. $450 Wicker Park seeking female roommate. Oh boy. Close to Blue Line, pretty much brand new condo. 3 decks, including a private roof deck, blocks away from Blue Line, North Avenue bus, and Western Avenue bus. I don't really need a roommate, but I'd like to have a girl live here. Don't worry about being messy or whatever. I have a cleaning lady come twice a month. Drink's fine, no smoking as I just quit. You can do whatever drugs you want in your room. If they're good, you need to share. Ha 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 ha. I'm a professional and barely even here. Male, in good shape, don't care. 27? Okay. I have everything: TV, stereo, food processor, crock pot, good knives. All you need is a bed and bedroom furniture. Rent is $450 a month, including utilities. If you're average looking, meaning 6 out of 10, each point up towards 10, you can subtract $100. So if you think you're a 7, $350. 10, you pay $50. Okay, great. Same thing if it goes the other way. If you're a 1 or something, be ready to fork up $950 a month. Neat. I will obviously be the judge. If you want, we can also pick 3 people off the street and get the average of the 3. What in the hell is your actual damage? Oh, and the rent can change month to month. I.e., if you sit around and eat Doritos and French onion dip every day and gain 30 pounds, you better be ready to fork over some dollars. How great a person you are or your personality will have no bearing on your score. Oh, thank God, so they can treat you like a f***ing moron. Thank goodness. By the way, no parties. Not a lot of guests unless you're a 7 or above and you're... So I know you didn't say it, but we all know why. We all know exactly what you're asking for. And by the way, pretty sure that's mega against the law. I know what you're asking for. Okay? Yeah, man. F***ing creep. My neighbor asked me to save my eggshells for his garden. I left a dozen of them on his doorstep this morning, and this is his response. Thank you for the eggshells, just please rinse them next time. By the way, I won't need any more for a month. Screw you! You're not gonna get any anymore. Bye! Non-homeless man asked for food. This man came up to me this morning at the gas station and said he was in a bad spot and he needed a little to eat. I said I didn't have any cash on me, but I could get him something to eat on my card. He said that was perfect. We walked into the gas station, which is attached to a McDonald's. He ran straight into McDonald's. I thought he was just gonna pick a burrito or something from the gas station, but whatever, it's fine. It's basically the same price anyway. Like I said, he ran to the kiosk. By the time I caught up, he was already on the checkout screen. This man ordered a large mocha frappe, a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin meal, 2 sausage burritos, and the big breakfast, including hotcakes. The total came out to about $25, but I used an offer on the app and brought it down to like 23. I know everyone told me I should have just said no and left, but I can't say no and I feel bad, so I bought it. He thanked me, went out to his car, which was a very nice Toyota, and I finally paid attention to his clothes. He had a really nice polo on with slacks and nice shoes. When I saw that, I totally thought, this was like a film social experiment. But nope. You know, there was man, someone's gotta try and catch the dude. He's really, really preying upon people's sensibilities and being, good and nice, like way too nice in a lot of situations to just get free crap. It's quite sad. I hate people that do that. People that pretend to be homeless, and somehow a few of them are able to make pretty decent money, and it's wild. That's just a scam artist, not even a choosy beggar. It's wild to me OP did all that. Like, the moment I saw the screen, I would have fucking laughed at that dude. Look, bro, I'll get you like a $2 burger or nothing. Don't like it? Screw off. Yeah, I am often too nice. I have been in situations where I have done way beyond the call of duty and have been treated like shit for it. Anonymous talk show host asks artist to donate 6,000 copies of his art for free so she can sell them in her subscription box. Today, in embarrassing career lows, DeGeneres, or sorry, can we bleep that out so we don't get sued? Asking for 6,000 copies of my EmKay tarot deck for some kind of subscription box she does, and she wanted them for free. No, God, Ellen really fell off, man. I mean, to be fair, she was really never funny. The only thing I really ever enjoyed of Ellen's was her performance as Dory. That was it. Other than that, she seemed to be really, really weird. Just, I'm putting it as lightly as I can. I want to lose weight, but don't want to work for it or change anything. And I can't pay. Posting anonymously because some embarrassing personal info. Seeking a phenomenal weight loss / nutritionist / holistic doctor. A nutritionist and a holistic doctor who goes way above and beyond for their patient. Why'd you put that in quotations? I've been to quite a few people in these genres and get the basics like eat whole foods, strength train, drink lots of water, etc., take 20 supplements a day. None of them have ever told you to take 20 supplements a day. I'm a difficult patient. I need an extremely personalized program. I hate exercising and taking vitamins and feel like I never have time to cook or to eat right. That's your goddamn problem. All of that is. I need a person to take time with me, okay? So, are you looking for a magical weight loss miracle cure or something like that? Because those aren't real. They're not. It's going to be difficult. It's going to suck ass. Anybody that has ever lost any significant amount of weight, or actually any weight at all, whether it's a few pounds or a few hundred, not a single person is going to go, oh, dude, it was so easy, bro. All I had to do was sit on the couch and not eat for like 3 months. It was so easy. Trying to find a unicorn who can take HSA cards also, since we live paycheck to paycheck. That's not their problem. Quit throwing these details out like they have to give a shit. He's a bit dramatic. That's the link to the eBay listing. I can reduce it to 95 pounds on eBay to match the price here on Facebook. 70 and we have a deal. Feel sorry for me, please. I'm not well. Yeah, I know, a bit dramatic, but it's actually true as I'm blah 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 blah. No, I said 95. OP wants a boyfriend who will share his finances because her money situation sucks. Wonder why? Here we go again. Name, don't care. Relationship status, back on the market. Age 21. Age preference, 21 and close to 21 as well, please. Location, don't care. Hobbies. Look at this point, gambling has become a hobby. Oh, I see how you... Never mind. Let me read it how it's supposed to be said. Look, at this point, gambling has become a hobby. What I want in a man: genuine, kind, caring, willing to share money because I was forced into a tight spot financially. No, you weren't. You chose to go into... Look, you mentioned gambling, that it's a hobby. Okay, no, you weren't forced into a tight spot. You made a choice. It backfired because that's gambling, baby. And now you want someone to bail you out? I mean, man, loan me X $1,000 for rent and an engagement ring for my girlfriend. Huh? So a friend I've known for decades is not great with his finances. He calls late one night and leaves a voicemail saying, hey, I really hate to ask you this, but I need a loan for blah, blah, blah. I listen to the voice message the following morning, call him back and ask what's the loan for. He replies, I need to pay my rent and buy an engagement ring for my super long distance girlfriend. Now, there are a few serious scenarios where I would make the loan, but in this case I chose right. I said, no, I cannot loan you money for rent for a house you cannot afford, and I don't even think you and your girlfriend will last considering you cheat on her all the time. So no. Ends up the girlfriend pays his rent, he breaks up with her the next day, she calls me repeatedly for emotional support. He and I have not spoken since. He was furious at me for not issuing him a loser loan. 20 plus years of friendship gone, it's a shame. Is there any way that, hell no, I guess if she willingly gave the money over, it's unfortunate, but I don't know what sort of legal standing that she would have to really get it back. There's definitely a case to be made there, I'm sure, and if there is some sort of case, I hope it's chased down, because that's kind of messed up. Thanks for the really large amount of money. We're breaking up now, don't talk to me again. Demanding extra chicken nuggets because one was loose in the box. Wait, huh? This story isn't really serious, but today was the first shift on my first job, fast food, and I already came across some stupid customers. Oh yeah, it's a guaranteed 50 a day minimum. An old couple that ordered chicken nuggets pulled into the drive-thru and I handed them their food. They looked through their bag, handed me the box of chicken nuggets back. When I asked if there was anything wrong with it, they told me that I owed them another because one fell out. It didn't fall out and land on the floor though. It fell out of the box into the bag. They wanted to hold up the line for another minute because one of their nuggets was in the bag and not in the box. I gave the box to my trainer because I thought he was going to give them an extra nugget. But he walked out of sight of the customer for a few seconds, gave me back the box to hand to them, and we didn't do anything. Thankfully, they didn't bother to check the second time and just left. Again, this isn't really a crazy story, it's just a funny first experience with rude customers. I wouldn't allow them to come back. Again, that may sound dramatic, but they are so entitled that, oh no, the chicky nuggy fell out of the box, I deserve another one, is just next level pathetic entitlement. Because the stakes are so low, yet they're willing to hold up other people and be rude and treat people like shit and demand. That is so pathetic and sad. I don't care. That is so pathetic. Don't ever come back to my store. How about that? You're not fair. What? So we're giving away some furniture during our move, either because we no longer need them or we bought better ones. I've listed a bunch on Facebook Marketplace. While I've got some pretty frustrating messages, this convo really topped all of them. Guy on Facebook, is this still available? Which furniture do you mean? Some of them have already been reserved and I marked them in the post. The filing cabinet. Oh, that's still available. I don't have a car or license. How am I going to pick them up? Why would that be there? No, holy crap, people just ask the dumbest shit. I've said it a billion times in this video. How is that the seller's problem? Well, the stuff is free on the condition that you pick it up, so I guess it's not possible. But I don't have a car or a license. I can't pick them up. Can't you deliver it to a location an hour away? That would be fair. Okay, then someone else will get it. Doesn't fit in our car. You're not fair. Shrug emoji. Yeah, I can't believe that. Hey, is this available? Yes, it is. How am I supposed to get it? I don't know. F you. Bye. Where do I sign up? Food photographer. You purchase 3 meals, 1 main course, 1 to 2 appetizers, totaling $20 to $30. This is an out-of-pocket expense. You eat it and non-reimbursable. 1 meal per plate. Okay, cool. Gear requirements: a 50mm lens, a wireless strobe, white umbrella diffuser, cloth. You have to bring your own f***ing napkins? Foam board reflector, raw JPEG format. Pay is $25 per restaurant, but for some strange reason, they're allowed on the website to post $25 an hour. This is not a job. This is not a job. Why is it on a job website? Is my cousin a choosing beggar? We'll try to keep this short. My cousin, 30, bought a Starbucks flat white, tried it and said it was burned. I tried it and I agreed. He drank it anyway. Later, he went to complain and demanded a new one. I told him that since he drank it anyway, he can't really complain or ask for compensation. Perhaps if he had gone back after the first sip, they could have made a new one. But he drank the whole thing and still complained. For good measure, he also felt they should throw in a discount for the next order. Yeah. I've worked in cafes and restaurants before, and it's beyond annoying when customers consume the entire product and then demand compensation for an alleged issue with the item. Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't be able to trust that, because you could very well be lying. Yes, this is the Judge Judy burnt steak theory. If you go to a restaurant and the steak is burnt, you send it back and get another or a refund. You don't eat the steak and then ask for it to be free. Even if you were right and it was burnt, you're acting like a grifter if you do that. You don't get a free steak. I filled my car with gas and emptied the tank driving, but I didn't like the smell of the emissions. Yeah, he deserves absolutely nothing in return. If you notice a problem, you mention the problem right then and there. That's really lame on his part. And he's trying to steal. Give me an entire wardrobe for free and deliver it too. That's always the cherry on top with these ones, isn't it? They always demand that you deliver it. Hey there, I'm in need of some summertime clothing and bras and shorts and tops and shoes as well right now. I wear a large or extra large top size, large or extra large shorts, or legging size 12 to 14 jeans, and yada 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 yada. Also, I would probably need them delivered as I do not have a car. I live in downtown right next to Albertsons. No, have a good one though. Good luck with that. Sorry. $5 an hour is insane. 3 kids under 5, by the way. You know, I don't know where people get the balls. I know that desperation is a thing. 3 children under 5, I'd be desperate as hell too. I've had to take care of my younger brothers. I've had to do that. It's not good. The kids will be staying with Cade for a while, so I can look for childcare. In my apartment from 7:30 to 5:30, Monday through Friday. $250 a week. My apartment, because there will be security cameras to ensure my children's safety. 1, 2, and 4-year-old, but the 4-year-old starts school in August and will be gone until 4-ish, so mostly it'll be 1 and 2-year-olds, and eventually a newborn. No! I am not looking for a temporary babysitter. I am not looking for someone to do this for a month and then quit. I am looking for stability for my children. Yeah, I hope nobody commented, dude. For f***ing $5 an hour, you're looking for someone to full goddamn time, Monday through Friday, $5 an hour. It's so insane. I understand desperation. I really do. But shouldn't our taxes be helping with some of this shit? Everybody deserves to live. And that job isn't living. Failed attempt at reverse psychology. Show tits. You paying? Stop begging. Nice try, dip. Stay-at-home boyfriend needs to be supported too. My daughter's father has a new girlfriend and a new job. He's doing really well. He always gives me money. He even helps with my other kids who aren't his. But since his new girlfriend came into the picture, he still gives me money and takes his daughter every weekend, but he brings the girlfriend. I don't like her, and I told him to break up with her. He won't, so now he's going on child support? What? What's a reasonable amount to ask the court? I'm a stay-at-home mom and would like to... Wow. Absolute... That's all I can really say here. Wow. Yikes. That infuriates me so much. Bye. Surprise, surprise, a choosing beggar on a Facebook community group. Was wondering if anyone's giving away a washer and dryer for free and can drop it off. Please and thank you. So have any of you not got a washer and dryer? I need new tires for my... Okay, that's great. Bye. Don't apply if you can't work for free. Absolutely will do. That's easy as hell. I can totally do that. Do not apply if cannot work unpaid, but currently completing master's or bachelor's in computer science, IT, data science, and engineering. What the actual hell? The ball's on you. Why can't you report these? I'm not kidding. Why is this okay to do? Hope your company goes under. We advertised for a nanny at £12 an hour and got trolled for being slave drivers. All William Cash wanted was help serving tea and ferrying his children to Pony Club. What he got was an army of online trolls. Oh, poor guy. Influencer needs help with everything, but can only pay you with opportunity. Okay, then it looks like they can't pay you. I'm looking for an intern. Okay, sweetheart, I don't feel like you're big enough for an intern who will help me with everything from filming and editing to administrative tasks. I'm looking for someone who has some experience in editing vlogs, reels, and podcasts, but I, of course, am able to teach you what you don't know. I'm sure you can. Yeah, I totally bet you can. Not grateful for free food. Man. I moved a while back and was pretty tired from all of the lifting, so I was in no mood for cooking. We ordered delivery from our favorite local Indian place. I made sure that the new address was on the order and even mentioned it in the comment box. The delivery driver just saw my name and delivered to the old address as he was so used to going there. I got the delivery notification. I saw the food wasn't there, phoned up the restaurant, the delivery guy was realizing that there was a mistake, and hey, no problem, we got our food a little bit later, but we all got free samosas. Result. I got a call from the new tenant at my old place. The landlord gave him my number. Not impressed by that, but anyway, that's another story. This guy told me the food had been delivered to him by accident. I told him I just found out and explained that, well, you got a free meal. His response? It better be good. Suck my balls, you little piece of shit. Sorry, I curse a lot when we do the angry subreddits because I feel it's warranted. Actually screw people that entitled. Screw you. Girl wants to come to event for free and skip the line because her and her friends are pretty. Sorry, pretty pass denied, dude. That's not how we're going to continue operating. How can we help you? I'm trying to come to your event with 2 of my girls this weekend, but when we go to events, we don't normally wait in line and we get drinks from the promoters section. Would you be able to get us in? With all due respect, who the hell are you? I don't do events and you have the wrong number. Wow, that's gotta be embarrassing. I know they're not embarrassed though. Nextdoor app getting heated. I could use some help at this time in my life. It's just me and my dog. I could use food and drinks. I can contact Human Services on Monday to apply for SNAP assistance. I just need help for the next few days. My dog eats what I eat and I'm staying away from meat. Okay. I have some dog food that my husky won't touch. She's picky and spoiled rotten. Can't really offer anything else. When I get back to town tomorrow, I can look at my cabinet and see if I have anything else to help out as well. Alright, I can't access Facebook. Please don't message me anymore. My dog is picky also, and he ain't gonna eat what your husky won't eat, I promise you that. Okay, then looks like he just ain't eating right now, is he? My baby is sick with blank, and I need to pick up groceries. Can anyone come by and watch her? Just be aware you aren't being paid, and sometimes the baby cries constantly or throws up, so you'll have to deal with that too. Hun, I'm sorry, but maybe ask a relative? Being on a group like this will not get you much help. You need to rethink something if you're asking a bunch of people on Facebook to watch a baby with this and throwing up. I don't need to rethink anyone. It's common courtesy to help someone. Yeah, man, just post the address and the baby man will come and babysit her. Yeah, it's a really weird thing to do. It's a very strange thing to do. You don't know any of these people. That's super odd. Thousands of viewers and subscribers, but no money to pay for an editor. Some people. Assistant editing job, no pay. Searching for an assistant editor to help me edit videos for several YouTube channels. Need someone that's compassionate about video editing. What the f*** does compassionate about video editing mean, okay? And is willing to organize and sift through hundreds of hours of footage? No. I will train you if needed. I'm probably a better f***ing editor than you are. And I also offer a free subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud if needed. All of this work will need to be done with no pay. However, if we can produce content faster, potentially in the future, we can start to make profit from YouTube. Most of the content I'm editing right now is for Rust and CSGO. I'm open to any game or other video projects. You know what? Why don't we let the editor of this video read into this one? I've done editing work for YouTubers before, but why don't we let the person that's actually editing this video right now pop up what they think about this no-pay bullshit? What do you say? You know what? They brought up a good point. Or, I don't actually know what they're gonna say. I record these in advance. But you know what? Round of applause for you. My neighbor asked to borrow ketchup. Yes, I know, a neighbor. And gave me attitude because it was Hunt's and not Heinz. So I pulled it back and refused to give it to her. And now our altercation is on a neighborhood app. What I'm saying is we're living in the stupidest timeline in history. That's because there is a growing population of people out there who have such a high level of entitlement, it's insane. It's just crazy.